Because for us, like I said, safety and security is the foremost aspect, and this we follow through the international guidelines itself. And once that protocol is set, then we follow it thoroughly, word by word, whatever rule or whatever protocol that has been set, we follow it thoroughly, each and every point. And as we have seen that we have been getting repeated ones, and most of them are hoax bomb threats. So once this has happened, then we have had multiple meetings. In the last 1 week, I have chaired certain meetings with all the necessary stakeholders within the ministry, and we have our Secretary Wallamji here, and DG BCAS, our security regulator Hassanji is also here. And at each and every level, whoever the stakeholders are, we have been calling to the ministry, we have been having multiple meetings. In fact, our BCAS has also been interacting with MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, also on a continuous basis, because they are also an important stakeholder when it comes to these kind of security threats in the country. So at multiple levels we have been having these meetings, and everyone we have taken in suggestions, opinions of all of them, and from the ministry we have thought of some legislative action also if it is required, which direction should be moved in. And we have come to the conclusion that there are two areas that we can explore. One is the amendment in aircraft security rules. Aircraft security rules is something which deals with the security aspect when it comes to within the aircraft, how do we deal with the security issues, concerns, and there is a strict rules that have been laid out. And we have seen that if you can do a little amendment there, it can specifically strengthen the cause which we are fighting for right now. So one of the idea that we want to propagate by changing these rules is, once we catch hold of the perpetrator who is behind this, we want to put them in the no-fly list. And with that idea or with that thought process, we are trying to amend the aircraft security rules, which is already there. We feel that there is some betterment that we can do, and with our discussions, we are trying to amend it. And the second one is the Suppression of Unlawful Acts Against Safety of Civil Aviation Act. This is an act that we already have. This is also commonly known as the Suwaska Act. And there are multiple offences that have already been listed in the Suwaska Act. And one of this was, this is a 1982 Act, and it deals with many offences such as offence at an airport, offence of committing violence on board an aircraft in flight, destruction of damage to air navigation facilities. So these are some of the offences that the Suwaska Act targets. And what we have seen is that while it takes care of the offences when the aircraft like is in travel, it's in flight, we see that this, if we want to address these kind of threats that have been happening, or you want to take strict action against the people who are behind this when there is a fake or a hoax threat that they are trying to do, then we have to cover the act under on the ground and at the airport also. So we are trying to make an amendment. Our legal team has worked very thoroughly on this, and we are coming up with an amendment, and then we are taking in, because this has to be a legal change in the act, we need a consultation from other stakeholders, other ministries also. So we are in that process right now, but we are definitely pushing forward to bring a change in the Suwaska Act also, so that it addresses for these kind of offences which happen when the flight is on ground, so that we can take strict action on them, we can make it cognizable offence. So that is one area that we are looking forward to.